How's it going, everyone? Hope you had a great weekend. Today I'm going to be showing you the results that I obtained from capturing 67 war pets over the last 2 days. Yes, this is a crazy amount of pets, and it did take a really long time. If you're wondering how I had so many pet warrants, I was basically stocking up warrants from the Timeless Treasury. So we go ahead and look at the season here. This is a new feature that's available for Season of Strife, Rise of Dragon. If we go into the season skills here, you'll see that there's something called the Timeless Treasury. In the Timeless Treasury, you're able to purchase elixir and a very large amount, and you're also able to purchase warrants here. So this is normally 8 warrants for sale each week. However, you are able to use this last level feature, which allows you to refresh the items in the store. So you can buy 16 each week. This was also pretty crazy because you could refresh the elixir and you can purchase up to 4 million elixir per week, which was just absolutely insane. All right, so moving on to the actual results of all of this. So after capturing everything, releasing, and then combining some skills, this is what we ended with. So we have 2 2-stars that are still on a pet. We have 4 0-stars, which are on a pet, 1 1-star that's on a pet, and then we have 6 0-stars that are in our inventory. So if we add these all up, that's a total of 1,130 pet points. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I wanted to share a more detailed analysis, but I lost track of how many 1-stars and 0-stars I captured. I think I captured somewhere around 10 1-stars. Now, I also kept track of my releases, and I'm pretty confident these are accurate. However, they might be off by about 1 fail. But in total, I released 46 0-stars and obtained 33, lost 13. And I released 10 1-stars, which I obtained 7 and lost 3. Like I mentioned, it's very possible that I might have looked at the same footage twice, or I might have missed a video. I'm really sorry. I'll make sure to do a better job next time. So if we just look at these numbers before release and after release, let's see how many points we actually gained from this process. So if we look at the 46 0-stars and 10 1-stars before release, if we were to combine these to try to optimize the points as much as possible, this would give us a total of 805 points. And then if we look at the release skills, so 33 0-stars in our inventory, which is 330 points, and then 7 1-stars in our inventory, which is 700. And then once we combine these in the most optimal manner, this gives us a total of 1,180 points. So this is a gain of 375 points. All right, so how much did this cost? So if we go through the purchase records in the store here, you can see here, these are everything that I've purchased since the 25th. Let's go ahead and scroll here. We're not going to include the resonance that I bought towards the end. These are for something else. These weren't actually used for releasing. And so when we total that up, that's going to be 2,352 pet coins and 145 regen potions. And so in total, these regeneration potions are worth somewhere around 5,000, even close to 6,000 gems. Just depends on how much you buy these for. I like to buy them in the merit shop for 30 gems each, but if you buy them from the VIP for 40 each, that puts you closer to the 6,000 gems. Now, one thing regarding cost that isn't seen here is definitely the cost of the skill cards that I already had in my inventory. I could have sold those for a profit. Each 1-star sells for about 90 coins, but instead of selling them, I ended up using them for the releases. So it's still a net loss. So in total, this could have been a lot more coins that could have been added to my inventory. If I had to guess, I'd say that probably puts us at a cost of around maybe 4,000 pet coins or so. Now, is this worth it? I think if you are someone who does spend this game and can afford to spend on it, I think it is worth it. The pet system is a system that is limited by time and purchase limits, and so being able to speed it up at all is definitely worth it. You're essentially buying time here with this. However, if you're someone who's on more of a budget and you want to limit your spending on this game, then it probably isn't worth it. 375 points is noticeable, but if you're patient, you're going to be able to save a lot of pet currency and a lot of pet regeneration potions. Now, if you made it this far into the video, I want to thank you for watching, and I'm going to reward you with a little bit of gambling. So you saw that I bought those resonances earlier, and we're going to use these. Hopefully, I will only have to gamble one of these pets. But as long as I get one of these, I'll be happy. Wish me luck. Ooh, didn't get it. All right, next one. Next one. Come on, I gotta get one of these. One, two, three, four, five. This is why I always like to catch. This is why I always like to have multiple in my inventory. That way it doesn't feel as bad. But if I lose both, I'm gonna be pretty sad. Oh man. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I just got cooked. Oh no. Well, there goes all the progress that I made. The nice thing about that, though, is that I could sell the skills. So I could sell them both. I could wait till they're both 7,200 again and sell them for a pretty good amount. Damn, that is lame, though. Very, very lame. Kind of in the mood to gamble this one right here. All right, we're going to do one more. Come on. There we go. It's just meant to be. The sand lizard is the pet to go with. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So we have two of those now. 1, 2. All right. Well, you guys just saw, just like that, back to 0 on this journey to a 3-star sapphire Phaedric, but we're making some progress on the sand lizard. I'm not going to lie, I was having some doubts regarding continuing to work on the sapphire, and the reason for that is that now that I am running 1 Nth March, I'm only running 4 mages, and so 2 sapphires and 2 sand lizards I think are what I want to go with. I'll have enough ambers in order to get the 3-star skill on this soon, and so I think that's going to be the best move for me. And then I do have this 3-star shadow that I can use on my Burt. Obviously I would prefer to have maybe another sand lizard or another one of these, but there might be a good new pet with the new mages, so I don't know what to do. So that's kind of what I'm stuck deciding right now. So don't be surprised if the next video on Road to 3 Pet series changes, because this is kind of the dilemma that I've been dealing with. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave some comments below, and I'll see you next time.